On Wednesday, November 24th, 1971, an unidentified man would commit one of the most infamous aviation
Oh, is this the guy who jumped out of the plane and they never found him afterwards?
His name was Dan Cooper.
He looks scary!
That's the alias that he gave.
Well, he looks terrifying, I'll tell you that.
That'd be D.B. Cooper when he robs the bank and jumps out of the airplane.
The mid-air heist was clearly something Cooper had preempted because the chaos began when he handed a flight attendant a handwritten note and whispered calmly, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." The flight attendant took a seat next to Cooper, glanced into his briefcase, and quickly realized that the threat was very real.
Wow.
So, what exactly did Cooper want? 3 things. First, $200,000.
Well, damn.
I think he should ask for more money than that, though. I mean, if you're asking for money, what you stop at $200,000 for? That's all I'm saying.
Eventually, close to 3 hours after departure on what was supposed to be a 30-minute flight, the plane landed. Cooper received his demands, released the 36 other passengers safely, and then instructed the crew to take off en route to Mexico with a long
That's
list
insane to
of
me that they just gave him $200,000.
After the plane took off a second time, Cooper parachuted out into the abyss somewhere over the Pacific Northwest, unseen by any of the crew on board. It wasn't until the plane landed for a refuel at Reno Airport in Nevada that police realized that Cooper was gone.
I didn't even know he was missing? Oh, that I didn't know. I knew that he jumped out and dipped with the money and they never found him.
It's crazy. Somebody helped him do it, though. More than likely, he didn't just disappear because they was watching him ever since he seen you got a bomb. Now you're going to just let me walk through the plane like do-do-do-do-do. No. I think that little airline stewardess might have had something to do with it. How sad of me. But somebody did.
So today we have brought you guys all in to go over some unsolved mysteries and hear your thoughts. So we are starting out with the infamous D.B. Cooper.
All right.
D.B. Cooper was an alias used by a man who's known for one of the most infamous plane hijackings of all time. So he was able to get a $200,000 ransom, which would be close to $1,260,000 today.
Oh. Wow. Okay, yeah, I guess that is a lot of money.
And then parachuted into the unknown somewhere between Seattle and Reno.
It's a lot of ground to cover.
Despite an extensive manhunt and an FBI investigation looking for his whereabouts, he's never been identified or located. But in 1980, 9 years after the hijacking, an 8-year-old boy was digging near the Columbia River in Washington and uncovered 3 packets of ransom cash, which were confirmed to be from D.B. Cooper. But to date, none of the other 9,700 remaining bills have ever turned up anywhere in the world.
You're kidding me. That is the strangest thing I've ever heard.
There's so many possibilities. I would like to think that maybe he got stuck up in a tree somewhere. But why would the $3,000 be missing?
I know the theory is that he probably died. But if someone is doing it just to see if they can get away with it, that's pure ego-driven. And I think there would have been some type of confession. There's zero chance that someone with that much ego is just gonna fly under the radar and not be like, it was me.
A half-century ago, 2 former rodeo men went into the woods with a 16mm camera and stumbled on Bigfoot.
Oh, I've seen this. Okay, yeah.
Oh, this is the Bigfoot?
And looks at the camera. Frame 352. That's become the Bigfoot icon for our culture.
The Bigfoot icon. I love her. Yes, icon, go!
For Bigfooters around the world, the Patterson-Gimlin film is not only real.
He's among us.
The longest pieces of evidence of the existence of an undiscovered giant walking ape on the planet.
Really?
50 years later,
They've only have one picture, one grainy video.
The footage of Patty was a clear track of footprints.
One of them showed a very distinctive pressure ridge, a push-off that comes about as a result of the very flexible midfoot.
This distinct characteristic is a
That is weird. That is weird, the foot.
Ridge and foot samples across decades and continents.
Wow.
Jeff and Cliff admit that until there's a body, then the film and all the research will be up for debate.
I mean, it was walking too much like a human and not that much like an ape. I'm too skeptical for this. I know people are like, come on, like you're ruining it, but like, come on, that did not look real to me.
Bigfoot is for sure real. Mermaids are real, aliens are real, Bigfoot's real. It's all so out there, like you can't tell me it's not.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think they already found the thing. It's sad to say that they usually kill what they can't,
really conquer it, kill it. You know, that's sad. I shouldn't say that. Mona.
Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is a famous American-Canadian creature, often described as a large, hairy, giant ape-like animal, roughly 6 to 9 feet tall, and often spotted in the Pacific Northwest area. According to some anthropologists, legends of the creature existed in many tribes even before there was this name for it, but it wasn't until the 1830s that the nickname Bigfoot was given, leading this creature to become one of the most popular pop culture phenomenons.
Oh, for sure. I'm kind of happy for like the species of Bigfoot. The second like someone comes across it and is able to like capture it, they're gonna kill it or they're gonna put it in a zoo or something like that, and it's so sad.
When people talk about like ocean creatures and the possibility of these like amazing creatures existing in the ocean, I'm a little bit more open-minded to that, considering like there's so much of the ocean we don't know. But I mean, the Pacific Northwest, like the forests, we've kind of figured it out by now. I would think that we've got it pretty much charted at the moment.
My favorite part of that video, because I've seen it a million times, is if you look at the eyes area, I mean, it just flat looks like a mask. like it's just this furry thing. It's like, they literally just cut this like eye hole out of the area. So it's like,
Las Vegas, September 7th, 1996.
What happened in 1996?
Platinum rap artist Tupac Shakur is there to...
Oh, this is when he got murdered.
Shakur rode with his boss, Suge Knight. Knight was behind the wheel, Shakur in the front passenger seat, when witnesses say a white Cadillac pulled up next to them at the intersection of Flamingo and Koval. Witnesses then say a gunman in the Cadillac extended his arm out of the back seat window and fired a semi-automatic pistol at Shakur from close range. 3 hours before the shooting, this MGM casino surveillance video shows Shakur, Suge Knight, and their entourage attacking Orlando Anderson, an LA
I haven't seen that.
CNN asked Anderson about the accusation.
Were you involved in any way in the death of Tupac Shakur?
So he's gonna say it on TV.
Well, I was not involved.
Anderson was shot and killed months later in a gang-related shooting.
Really?
Many believe the murder was part of an East Coast-West Coast rap war and a dispute between Shakur and this man, a one-time friend named Christopher Wallace.
Wasn't that Biggie Smalls?
6 months after Tupac's shooting, Biggie Smalls came to California to promote an upcoming album. During an interview with San Francisco radio station KYLD,
wasn't he also killed?
Any involvement in Tupac's death and seemed to want to put any rap war to rest.
Yeah, I mean, there's a million allegations with that. I don't know how that case hasn't been solved at this point.
So the last mystery that we have for you is the murder of famous rapper Tupac Shakur, who was killed in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas on September 7th, 1996. So when police first arrived on the scene, when they asked who shot him, Tupac replied, "F you," making those his last words.
Bye! Oh my god.
So there are a few theories on who killed Tupac, but according to the USA Network documentary Unsolved, a Crips gang leader did claim to have been in the car with Tupac's murderer when shots were fired, but he wouldn't name the shooter due to street code.
He's sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
Who knows? I mean, I'd like to think that it wasn't over the East Coast, West Coast thing. It's just so sad, and it's just crazy how we just don't know even still.
It's a little less mysterious than like the D.B. Cooper one. This one is just unfortunate, and it's baffling to me that on such a big street, someone could get killed and you never know who it is.
That's crazy because it'll make you think of another theory, like you know who did it, or it could have been like, you know, you guys already know the game, how it goes, you know. Will we ever know the true answers to anything? Only thing we have to do is keep living our lives the best that we can.
Thanks for watching this episode of Adults React.
If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button.
Do you have any theories about these mysteries? Let us know in the comments.
See you guys.
Hey everyone, Lauren producing here on React. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If your favorite mystery wasn't in this episode, make sure you go check out other clips because maybe it's there. And if not, let us know in the comments and we can get to it next time.